Hey Scorpio, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your December love read. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who viewed the channel, interacted, um, subscribed, commented. I appreciate y'all. On November 30th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius, which, we're also in Mercury retrograde, okay? So Sagittarius usually would be about manifestation, right? But this may work in the way that you are releasing triggers. There may be somebody thrown in to do some shadow work. Basically, you need to ask yourself the question, what's holding you back from your desired life or what you desire? So if you have triggers, you're gonna gain some clarity. Okay, it's not one gonna be without the other. So allow yourself to purge and be triggered so that you can gain the clarity that you need over this season. So let's see what we got for love for Scorpio. If you'd like to purchase a read with me, you can reach me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. I never reach out to people for reads. So you send me an email and I send you a slot, and that's how it works. Let's see Scorpio in love, universe. Show me what it needs. Show me Scorpio in love for December. Soulmates. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of glad to see that card come out. Soulmates. Secrets. Dark night of the soul. Okay. So somebody's introspective about you, Scorpio, or this may be you about another party. Um, what is the connection? Okay. Let's see what this secrets cards mean. Show me secrets. Okay. Okay. Somebody feels like you're holding their heart space and their mind hostage, thinking of you, right? There could be some separation here with this Dark Night of the Soul card. Um, that's you have to go through that in order to figure it out, okay? So that right there is that Sagittarius new moon energy. So okay, well let's see what we got going for Scorpio in December. Somebody's all up in their head about you, Scorpio. Damn right. When a Scorpio comes into your life, get ready for transformation because they're definitely living. And it's not a negative thing, it's not a bad thing. It's just Scorpio energy. Scorpio rules transformation, death, sex, right? Show me Scorpio in love December. So if you're ready for transformation, ready or not, here Scorpio comes. Here you are, Scorpio. You are looking for a new opportunity, right? Bottom of the deck, we got the Three of Wands. So Scorpio I feel like Scorpio, for some of you, you may have been closed off for some time about love. You may have been taking a break, hermiting, not focusing on love, not focusing on dating. But because you have your back turned toward this new opportunity, which is this other party, right? So Scorpio's like, yeah, no, 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 no. And someone may have come into your life a little bit unexpectedly. Okay, so you could also be going through this idea of, Scorpio can disassociate, Scorpio can cut people off, Scorpio can pretend like you never even existed. Scorpios can ignore you so hard you will question whether or not you're still in the room. So Scorpio, this person you're unable to do that with for whatever reason. So sometimes when spirit brings something to your attention or a person into your life or whatever, and you just can't get that out of your head, or you just can't turn your attention elsewhere, then it might be time to take a look at that and unpack it because you're meant to see it for whatever reason. So let's see what's going on. Show me the first Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio's juggling. Scorpio, you're trying to go real hard, okay? Scorpio, Queen of Swords energy. I know that that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But a lot of times when I get the Queen of Swords for Scorpio, I feel like that is Scorpio energy in a way. Because Scorpio can set boundaries and be the gift of discernment, right? And um, be cold as fucking ice if they need to be. But remember, Scorpio doesn't start out that way, okay? It's how you do us that determines whether or not we go there, right? You're Scorpio. You're so goddamn combative. It's funny. Look, Scorpio, here's what we got. We have you here with your sword, and we have this person coming in. Now, this could possibly be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. That's just the energy of it. Um, but Scorpio, you've got your sword up, and you're like, okay, motherfucker, come on. And this fool's not understanding where Scorpio's been coming from. This person here is coming in, and they don't understand. They just kind of like you and whatever. And Scorpio's like, I'm ready for you. So be careful, Scorpio, about taking out past trauma, okay, or projecting past trauma onto incoming love, okay? Now, I'm not saying, Scorpio, that, that's what you're doing, but that kind of looks like what it's happening here. So remember, this person is sort of clueless coming in about what Scorpio's been through, what kind of trauma Scorpio's encountered in love, right? So, Scorpio, you're ready for somebody. This person has absolutely no clue. But you've been juggling. You've been juggling with ideas of letting go of the past, unpacking, dealing with trauma, entertaining new love. Like I said, I think in the beginning you have turned your back on it because you were like, you know what? I'm not going through this crap again. And you were like, nope, no more opportunities. And so you sort of built a wall around yourself here. Um, you're not going to be single long, okay? This came out in the reverse. You've built a wall around yourself in order to protect yourself. And rightfully so, understandable. But Spirit's saying, Scorpio, it's time to come out of hermit mode. It's time to get back out there in the world. We need your transformation. We need your transformative energy. Excuse me. It's time to get back out there. Any cards I turn over in the upright is because that's the energy I want to project. I use enough cards when I do readings that I don't necessarily um it comes out in the wash, so to speak. Okay. So Scorpio, it looks like here you've got courage as a major arcana, a courage to move forward. That's the message, right? That's part of the message. Come out of hiding. Scorpios retreat and they hermit when they're healing, when they need some time to themselves, when they need to regroup, when they need to unpack something. Scorpios often will disappear off the radar. And everybody's like, well, where did Scorpio go? And if you're asking yourself, where is Scorpio? That's 9 times out of 10 because Scorpio's disappeared from the scene. So Scorpios need time to themselves in order to heal and regroup. And, that's the Phoenix transformation energy that Scorpio brings to the world. So what you have here, though, is Spirit saying, Scorpio, it's time to come out of the shadows. Courage is needed to sort of move forward. We've placed someone here in your life. We've brought someone here for you to take a look at because it's time for you to come out of your cave, right? So Major Arcana is courage, moving forward. Okay, again, Scorpio, though you're coming out with your sword, okay? So remember, other people, you might be coming out rough, right? But other people don't know what Scorpio's been through. They're not understanding what kind of transformation within yourself you've just encountered while you were in hiatus, right? Spirit's saying, hey, time to come back out, okay? I see here that you've been juggling, right? You've been juggling, I feel like, with yourself and some issues that you've been dealing with. Um, and you may, for some of you, a select few of you, have got the King and Queen of Swords here. You may have been dealing with a dying relationship, or you may have been dealing with another party. Maybe that's why you went into hermitage or a hiatus because you had to deal with previous relationship, which brings you now to being single. Um, there is somebody here though, okay, who wants to move forward with you. And I kind of feel like Scorpio, they've been holding back a little bit, right? But they're kind of happy go lucky. This person's a little bit happy go lucky, right? And Scorpio's sitting over here in the corner going, is this person for real? But remember, they don't know what your perspective is, okay? I feel like here there is in your mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the physical, but in your mind, you are juggling two people in your head. This new person and this old person, this King of Swords. And the Spirit is encouraging you to let go. Let go of the past and embrace what's coming to you in the present. Okay? Scorpio, I feel like some of you out there may find yourself single at the moment, or it feels, excuse me, I got a stray here. Feels like you are single at the moment, right? There's some coldness between you and another person. I feel like this is a relationship. Sometimes the King and Queen of Swords can represent coldness, lack of passion, lack of emotion. Sometimes it's telepathic communication between twins. Sometimes this is brother and sister energy. So I kind of feel like there was a person here who, a relationship that became more of a roommate situation, a relationship that kind of grew cold. It was about paying the bills and keeping the ship moving. And I feel like that's, when that happens, you better guarantee the universe always brings in a redirect. Now, whether you choose to understand that or not and go down that redirected path is up to you. And sometimes the universe will keep entering tower moments into your life until you figure it out, right? So I feel like in your mind, you're juggling with two people. I feel like that you want, and for some of you, I've got Three of Cups. It doesn't mean that I have everything else. It would sometimes mean that there's another person here, like a third party. But it could be for some of you out there that this relationship grew cold because there was another person here. And now you're dealing with juggling with that betrayal and juggling with those issues. Um, you've got somebody here who kind of is looking at you with very innocent type of love, right? They're looking at you very innocently because they don't yet know what you've been through. They don't yet know kind of what you're about. Um, and they're looking at you like, for some of you, they're looking at you like they're Scorpio, right? And it's completely innocent on their part. They don't necessarily have ill intentions here, but I think that you are projecting and you are approaching it as if everyone is the way that you were treated with this King of Swords energy. You're like, you're not about to fuck around on me, fucker. You're not about to play me, right? And so I think you're very cautious. You may have a tendency to strike before the other person gets a chance to. Um, and I feel like Scorpio, for some of you, you're not really taking this person seriously. I mean, they do present as the Knight of Wands, and I don't think that they present as the Knight of Wands because they're full of shit, or it's a hit it and quit it, or they're a player. I feel like this person right now is presenting as the Knight of Wands because they're looking at you from an innocent set of eyes, like a young set of eyes, like, wow, they're enamored with Scorpio, right? Um, because down here they turn into a king, right? They go from this knight, this beginning stages of relationship where you're kind of infatuated with the person and you have all the things and at that moment they're perfect, I think that's kind of why this person presents in the beginning as the as the Knight of Wands. But remember, down here, they turn into a king and they have big love for Scorpio down here, right? And they're so happy, Scorpio. They're celebrating the idea of you, of King and Queen of Cups. They're celebrating the idea of Scorpio because they're enamored with you. Now, you have the King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Swords, right? So this indicates to me that this King and Queen of Cups is what you can look forward to moving forward, right? Big love, passion, deep love, right? Loyalty. I've got your back, you've got my back. We flow well together. We are a match. We both have a cup to give to one another, right? Instead of a sword. So remember, what you left is not what you're going to. So be careful about projecting these ideas of mistrust, a little bit of paranoia. Um, oh, you're just going to do me like this fool King of Swords over here did me. So I'm ready for that ass. Okay, I am ready for that ass. That's kind of the way that you're approaching it. Also, for some of you Scorpios, be careful to turn this person into a game, okay? Now, I know I be telling everybody secrets, okay? And I'm sorry for that. However, Scorpios may be looking at this person coming in like, let's see what this MFer does here. And you may be playing a little bit of a secret game with them. Now, I'm not saying you're playing them or you're playing with them. What I'm saying is like Scorpio does this thing where, you know, if they feel like they can't take something seriously, uh they'll uh they'll kind of clown a person a little bit, right? And so I feel like you're kind of some of you might be like, well, let me see what this person does if I do this. Well, let's see what they do if I do this. You know, you're just kind of testing the waters. But you've got this person exhibiting a great deal of courage moving toward you, and they are happy that they've met you. They're happy that you've come into their life. In Scorpio, you're kind of over your life. Okay. I'm going to pretend like I'm nonplussed about this. And because I know that you're going to fuck up. And when you do, I'm going to have this sword ready for you. But it's because you may be bringing other energies into the relationship that were from the past, okay? Now, Scorpios, okay? If you are getting like some spidey senses that this person's full of shit and you're going to play with your food a little bit, by all means, okay? Do what you got to do. Your intuition is always on point, it's always right. But sometimes we're not always right, okay? We're bringing past influences and emotions from previous trauma and previous hurt into current relationships. So basically, Scorpio, you've gone into hiding to deal with your trauma. Spirit says, hey, it's time to come back out. And they're sending someone in your life who could potentially be a soulmate. You discuss that with the universe. You guys know the drill on that. But there's someone being placed in your life right now to bring you out of your shell. This person may challenge you. This person may be like, you might be confused by this person. And the universe has put this person in your life to get you to think and to get you to take your little walls down and open up your heart chakra and accept new things in your life. Okay? Now, 9 times out of 10, Scorpio chooses who they want and they let you know if they choose you, right? That's just the way we operate. It may seem like your idea, but really it's not. But Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to come out of the shadows, Scorpio. We put somebody in your life to bring you back to life, to wake you up again, to teach you a lesson about letting go of previous trauma. Let go of previous trauma so that you can understand what's in front of you. This person does. They are enamored with you. They are happy that they've met you. They are celebrating the idea of Scorpio. And they're standing there with their new opportunity in their hands to you, right? And you're just kind of like, okay, what are you going to do? Who are you going to become? And you also have your sword, right? They've kind of piqued your interest enough that you've turned back around toward them here. You've got your back turned away from them. Here you have your back turned toward you have your turn toward them, right? But you have a sword up, right? So you're still kind of protecting yourself. You're still kind of like, well, you know, uh, okay, show me what you got, you know, but you're not kind of explaining to this person what's happened. They don't know, but they're riding a very thin line with Scorpio and they don't know that. So it's kind of hard to play a game that you don't know the rules to, right? But if you find, of course, that your intuition is telling you that this person is insincere, then by all means cut their ass off. So what we have here though is a lover trying to communicate, hey, I want to move forward with Scorpio. Okay, some of you may be soulmate. We do have the twin flame card if you subscribe to that. If someone is your twin flame, you're going to know they're your twin flame, okay? You don't need a tarot card reader to tell me. To tell you. When I first started reading cards, that was my main focus because I was very heavily in my twin flame journey. And I felt like the universe was calling me to speak to other twins who are coming onto the journey, coming into that idea and having absolutely no idea what just hit them. So, I will always encourage everyone who thinks that they may be in a twin flame journey to do their research, to do mile marker checks. There should be an idea of spiritual acceleration. There should be an idea of dark night of the soul when you are purging out toxicity. There should be ideas that you are coming out of matrix energy and the veil is lifted and you're seeing through systems in the matrix, social, religious, monetary, whatever, family dynamics, whatever it is for you. There should be some of those things happening to you as a result of being activated by your twin. Now, if this is just surface level romantic and you think you're star-crossed lovers, that's not your twin flame. So do your research when it comes to twin flames. And don't just believe every tarot card reader out there that gets a card that says, oh, twin flame. Because there are 78 cards in a deck. Okay? Just remember that. And while there are mile markers for that, it doesn't mean it's your twin. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't make it fit because somebody said something to you. They told you that was your twin flame. If it's your twin flame, you're going to know. Now, you may be seeking out readers in order to validate what you're seeing, feeling, thinking, whatever. But don't allow a reader to tell you that's your twin flame unless that resonates with you, because that can fuck you up for a long time. Just word to the wise. So let's see how this person feels about Scorpio. They want to move forward with you. They want to have this conversation about moving forward with you. So let's see how they feel about you. Show me, how does this person feel about Scorpio? And they can't get you out of their head. And Scorpio, you're having a hell of a time turning your back on this person. Okay, so they feel like there's more to the story. Seven of Swords here. So, Scorpio, they're starting to catch on here for you that there may be more than meets the eye with you, okay? They may be sensing that there's some kind of trauma or some kind of hurt that you're bringing to this situation. And what they're saying is, you know what? We will go at your pace. That's okay. We will work on this until we flow, until I understand, till I have an understanding. But what they're saying here is that they already feel like you could flow well together, or you do flow well together. They're also saying here, I'm willing to put in the work. Also, another twin flame mile marker. I will put in the work, okay, so that we are flowing in and out. Okay, they're willing to put the work in. Now, Scorpio, that's right up our alley, okay? Show me, how does this person feel about Scorpio? I mean, they're ready to kind of take a risk here to make this offer to you. So if you didn't, I mean, and this is big time offer, commitment offer. And if you didn't feel like this person was down for you, they are down for you. They just may have a difference in personality, okay? They may not be as dark and brooding as you, Scorpio. They're more carefree, okay? Which I feel like could be good for you, Scorpio, to remember joy and laughter again, okay? They want to have this conversation about bringing this relationship into balance. And what I mean is, they want to set parameters. They want to say, hey, look, I'm into you like that. Are you into me like that? Do you want to go forward in this relationship? I understand that you need to take it slow. I'm all about trying to have some balance in this situation. We can take as long as you need. I know you've been through it, you've been on a break, but I want to make plans with you, and I'm not going to make your life a burden. I'm not going to burden you with my shit, right? Because I want this to be happy with Scorpio. I don't want it to be about a bunch of damn burdens, because you've come out of a dark period of time. So let's see what a potential final outcome can be for Scorpio and this person. Show me Scorpio and this person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Gemini specific. Of course, I have other water signs, Cancer, uh, Scorpio, Pisces. I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo specific, Gemini specific, Aries, Virgo specific, Libra specific. So, let's see what a potential final outcome can be for Scorpio. This person, enlightenment, Scorpio, you need so badly. Enlightenment that you've been holding on to rejecting energy because you feel rejected by a previous situation. You are thinking in your mind, this person can't possibly be for real. Okay? Are they for real? They can't possibly be for real. This is kind of what you are being called. It's being called to your attention, okay, to kind of let go of. Make a decision, Scorpio. Do you want to continue to bring that negative energy into the situation, lack and be in lack? Or do you want to kind of stop letting that control you? Okay. Victory is yours if you want it to be, but I think there's some recognition of things that you may have to let go of. You may have to issue this person an apology, and I have soulmate twice here. You may end up having to issue this person an apology, and I know that's a dirty word. But I think you're going to have to explain to this person where you were coming from and why you viewed this as not a serious thing. And this person can't possibly be serious. Okay. Are you for real? It's kind of like you may have to explain to them why you've kind of been in that energy. That may pose as a block, that may pose as an energy that continues to perpetuate that idea. But here, victory is yours, okay? Public recognition. This is being public recognition of a connection between two people, kind of a soulmate energy, kind of going back to a time of innocence within yourself when in regard to love, in allowing yourself to be loved, okay? So there may be an idea of second chances here. Quit fighting your desire for connection. Quit fighting your desire to have a meaningful relationship with someone. Heal thyself, Scorpio, heal thyself. So let's get some, uh, this is kind of a long one. Sorry, guys. Let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. Show me Scorpio in the picture. Show me Scorpio and this person in the bedroom. How does this person feel about Scorpio? Show me this person. This person. Okay, right now, Scorpio, you may not have engaged with this person already. Some of you may have, but there's an issue here, and this may be kind of a problem you need to look at. You might have different styles of lovemaking, right? And this may act as a block between the two of you because, Scorpio, I feel like you're holding back, right? And I feel like this other person doesn't know how to please you. Okay? Let it be known. They want intimacy with you. They want love making, right? Not fucking. And while they have a great deal of desire for you, they don't know about your unconventional approach to bedroom activities, okay? You need to let them know you enjoy spontaneity. You enjoy a little bit of sexual obsession with the partner, okay? Whatever your trigger is, whatever your trip is, okay? Let's get some advice cards on it, and then I'll let y'all go. Thank you for viewing the video. Show me Scorpio in love, December. Show me Scorpio in love, December. Show me Scorpio in December. The card don't even belong in there. What's that say? Am I letting fear stop me? Okay. This card doesn't even go with this deck, but that's the idea. Am I letting, Scorpio, are you letting fear stop you on your way to new love, on your way to understanding that you're worthy of love and that you can be loved? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. To where does my soul want to travel? Hey, what do I want? Do I believe I am worthy? Scorpios, you're the most beautiful people on the planet, although guarded, a little bit broody, but we always clock people and we check people and we call people out. That's the transformation. But don't forget that you deserve to be loved just like everyone else. So, I'll see y'all later.